Mel Gibson, he agrees. He thinks that they burned the city purposely to build those 2-minute cities, kind of like they want to do in Hawaii. They want to build those 2-minute cities there where everything is like, anything you need is like within a 2-minute walking distance or something. They want to do that in Maui, where the fires happen. I believe they want to do it in North Carolina, South Carolina, after they mine the lithium for the batteries. And now in Cali, they probably want to build another. That's probably, you got to burn down all those celebrities' houses. Or P. Diddy wanted to have his tunnels hidden. I'm not sure which. The child sex trafficking tunnels, those ones. Yikes, that's scary. Robotic dogs. Oh no. Went from warm to cold. It was, what was it? Got up to 38 today, and now it's back down to 26. Fucking video don't want to play. What the fuck? Oh, this is a good video. You definitely want to check this video out. Here, look at this. Go check this video out on the Shivity Smolsky channel, Detroit. This is a whole block of. It's like it's like. Okay, let me explain it like this. Take the center of the intersection and go one block in all 4 directions. It's like all just garbage made into art, see? Go watch that video, it's pretty good. So yeah, Mel Gibson, his house burned down, you know. He lost some books that were like from the year 1600, you know. Like, I mean, I guess he's right. What are you going to do about it? I mean, he's got the money to buy more, but that's still kind of something irreplaceable. A book from the year like 1580 or something. Mel Gibson said he lost a lot of books that were like printed in the year 1580 and shit, among with other collectible things. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, by the way. How's everybody been? If you're not watching this live, I hope you are having a good day. Oh, here's some good fire footage. Give me a second. Give me 8 minutes. Yeah, let's speed this up. I gotta play through the video, because if I don't play through it, YouTube won't let as many people see it then. YouTube's evil like that. Chicago should do it. Someone should do something like that in Chicago, where they take like a square mile radius and just like put all the garbage there and turn it into art. I don't know why Chicago don't got something like that. But Detroit does. I mean, it's pretty cool too. And the guy, he bought it all himself supposedly. I'm sure he got the land for dirt cheap, considering it was Detroit. I'm gonna save this on the Shippity Smolsky channel under the Michigan and Detroit category. So if you want to watch it, all you gotta just do is go to hang on, where's the fuck is Michigan and Detroit at? Fuck. We don't got a Detroit category on here? What the fuck? We're gonna create one, that's okay. Protest, government, music, movies, TV shows, Wisconsin. Yeah, damn, we don't got a Detroit category. We're gonna make a new Detroit and a Michigan category on the Shippity Smolsky channel. This shit loads slow. It could still do more than my old radio could do, even with it loading slow. The Detroit on the Shippity Smolsky channel has been officially created. So that video I just gave you a preview of, go to the playlist and look for the playlist that says Detroit, and you'll be able to watch that amazing art video that's like 4 blocks long in Detroit. Johnny, if you go to Johnny's page, he's got it all over there on his playlist. Just go to Detroit and then, or Michigan, he's got it all on there, Johnny. Johnny's on a weekend, a couple more day vacation.
Why would he utter a sentence like this? Listen here as he speaks about the California wildfire victims losing their homes before switching to his own happy personal news.
Joe Biden talking about the wildfires.
Good news is, I'm a great grandfather.
Fuck you.
Their homes are gone, but yay for me, I'm a great grandfather. Everyone clap. And if you thought that was bad, listen here as the cognitive decline and compulsive lying combine to see the president claim with a straight face that illegal border crossings came down when he became president. This is next level lefty Louisiana diplomacy.
I'll say.
Let's get something in mind about the border. When I became president, the numbers came way down. Number 2, we had a circumstance where I pushed very hard.
Lion-ass motherfucker.
On the border, more Secret Service agents. And guess what? He's on the phone saying, don't do it.
Did he just claim to put more secret service agents on the border? He is cooked, folks. The truth is that the numbers exploded to record highs during his presidency. The
Probably
records illegally.
Records we've ever had high.
Sharp reduction in illegal entries. And let's not forget this statement from Biden after Jimmy Carter's death, where he used the occasion to, you guessed it, attack Donald Trump.
What?
Decency. Everybody deserves a shot. Everybody. Can you imagine Jimmy Carter walking by someone, they need something, and just keep walking.
This from a man who doesn't even acknowledge his own granddaughter.
Damn.
Love child down in
I didn't even know
Arkansas,
Joe Biden
who
had a
fathers to this
granddaughter.
day refused to acknowledge, whose mother had to take legal action just to get some financial support for her. This is a man who wants to lecture us about decency. Okay, but whatever you may say about old Joe, at least he's not Kamala. Here is the
Yeah.
VP wannabe president giving these words of advice to the victims of California.
2 days ago this was
Wildfires.
recorded.
And so it's critically important that to the extent you can find anything that gives you an ability to be patient in this extremely
Well, you're gonna give them $750 too, bitch?
crisis.
As you give Ukraine
There you go.
billions?
Basically amounts to sit down and calm down as authorities fail you again. Now, this time with the inauguration days away, one must not forget the lengths the leftist media went to cover
And I
up
see
President
it.
Biden's
I've been seeing a lot of cars that drove through GameStops. I've seen like 4 GameStops already where the cars just drove through the front door.
Do in the year-end correspondence roundtable is dig into what was
The anarchists and the fucking NGOs or whatever the hell they're called, they're the sleeper cells, the Chinese sleeper cells, they're gonna get active in the next few days here. Mark my words, you're gonna start seeing some crazy shit
Starting to
happen.
emerge now that his advisors kind of managed his limitations. It's been reported in the Wall Street Journal for 4 years, and yet he insisted that he could still run for president. We should have much more forcefully questioned whether he was fit for office for another 4 years, which could have led to a primary for the Democrats. It could have changed the scope of the entire election.
It's starting to emerge now. Please.
It's been there. It's starting to emerge now. That's an understatement.
Function. We reported it here, and we were attacked for it over and over again. Let me quote Congressman Byron Donalds, who had this to say for those in the media who have now decided to discuss Biden's mental condition. They decided to discuss it when it no longer mattered. They blamed it on the stutter, they blamed it on Russian disinfo, they blamed it on cheap fakes, they hit him at every opportunity, they scripted every public event, they denied her report findings, they sent him on vacation for 570 days, they brazenly lied to you for years. This could be the biggest presidential
True
cover-up
that.
in American history, and the media defended it all until they got exposed at the debate. Don't let the media gaslight you. This story existed for years, and they avoided it on purpose. Yeah, you have
Mama, they did.
myself, every single word there is true. And one of the very worst in the media, Don Lemon, had this recent meltdown about MAGA. He seems to have forgotten that Donald Trump actually won the election.
We're mega strong.
I don't know, he thinks it's all falling apart for MAGA.
You dumb idiots. Now you're just figuring this out. You're so stupid and you deserve it. And you deserve it because you're so dumb. Jim, it's hypocrisy. So
Who
good
the
for me.
fuck is
Yes,
this
I
guy?
am gloating over your stupidity and how you will take it. Come on, I'm cracking, I'm cackling in Kamala. You know what they're saying about the anti-immigrant stuff, right?
This guy looks weird as hell. He looks like a
You're thinking
pedophile.
won't be one of those white jobs. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah, he's a Camilla supporter. That's why he looks like a pedophile.
Nice padded, very good lord. And here is Jim Acosta with a him and potato, where they both, surprise, surprise, believe the Biden White House should be censoring.
You guys hear it okay? Comment if you can hear it.
And I think that's yeah, and he's complaining about the Biden administration, yelling at them to say, get some of this COVID misinformation off their platform.
Who do you think I need
That's
help?
sort of what the White House should be doing, right?
Let's see if he needs some help.
Sticking with the media, here is 60 Minutes Leslie Storm claiming the economy Trump is inheriting is great and trying again and again to get the CEO of JP Morgan Chase to criticize Donald Trump's policies.
Oh, he didn't
He
need no help.
inherited a pretty good economy.
I thought he was
You're
joking
not a
now.
child, you're a man, so stop wearing so many layers to go outside. And get the Bearskin Tactical Hoodie 4.0, the 10-pocket tactical micro fleece hoodie that blocks wind, repels rain, and regulates heat for incredible comfort, wherever you are. Because the average hoodie made these days is weak, flimsy, and has one weird kangaroo pocket in the front. And listen, you're
I
not
like
a
my kangaroo pocket.
You're a man. Thousands of men around the world
Why can't a man have a kangaroo pocket?
instead of their regular hoodies. Why? Because sure, your average hoodie provides decent insulation to keep you warm. But as soon as you go outside, the wind blows, the rain pours, and you get cold. That's why we designed the new and improved Bearskin Hoodie 4.
Despite what people fear, all these metrics that you see. But what about advice to him on some of the policies that he's threatening to do that could hurt the economy. For instance, tariffs. Have you talked to him about tariffs? If you could talk to him right now,
We need
what
to
would you
tariff
say?
these motherfuckers. Tariff them to death. Tariff Canada to become our 51st state, or I'm sorry, 52nd state, after we give Crimea to Russia, and we make the rest of Ukraine America's 51st state, considering we've given them billions of dollars and they're in debt to us. So now we need to take their country and give. And Russia, well, I guarantee you, if we told Russia, "Hey, Russia, you can have Crimea, but we're getting the rest of Ukraine," I bet you they would. I bet you they would take that deal for Trump. I think we did a 51st state, and if Justin Trudeau from Canada, the president of Canada, can't handle the tariffs, Canada should become our 52nd state. But first, we need to make Ukraine our 51st state.
Despite of my campaign. There's no real evidence of that.
Yes, there is.
Leslie, they spied on my campaign and they got caught. Can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes, and we can't put on things we can't verify.
Because it's bad for Biden.
We can't put on things we can't verify.
Leslie, they spied on my campaign.
Well, we can't verify.
It's totally verified.
No.
And now that same journalist is upset that trust in the media is at historic lows. People do not trust these lefty activists masquerading as journalists. I'm shocked.
If you watch the opinion of us, how many people trust the press anymore? You're way down there with
The same girl that was just saying the other shit.
You know. You're way down there with Congress. Exactly. I mean, we're way down there with Congress, but we're way down there. And I despair. Seriously, I worry greatly, and I think there are other institutions that have been suffering. And you're right not to blame Donald Trump 100%, obviously, started many years before. But we're at a point where if the President of the United States is going to say legacy media is dead, well, I guess Musk said that. Legacy media is dead. And he wants it dead. He wants other media. But it is kind of, sort of, hobbling right now.
Well, we'll
And
see
I don't
who's
know how it
right.
recovers. I'm very dark about it.
Ooh, she's very dark about it. The kids call that FAFO, F-A-F-O.
There is pothole back there.
What you're saying is the consequences of your actions. Here is another grown man telling vulnerable kids that powerful drugs and irreversible surgeries are perfectly safe. Everything you're about to hear is a lie, a dangerous lie.
What?
But this clown is a TV host.
Gender grooming here in Miners. First of all, puberty blockers. Puberty blockers are safe, and interestingly, puberty
No,
blockers
they're
are
not.
Gender kids now, when little girls or little boys experience precocious puberty, meaning puberty very early, around like 4, 5, 6, 7, they will be given puberty blockers.
Yeah, because of all the shit they're putting in the food. That's why they're experiencing it early.
As typical. As far as long-term fertility issues, puberty blockers have no link to long-term fertility issues. And trans young people are not getting...
I guarantee you he's a pedophile.
They're not getting bottom surgery until they are 17, 18, sometimes 16 for top surgery, but they have to have parental consent.
That's Queer Eye's Jonathan Van Ness, another celebrity gender propagandist who can't even stick to his own nonsense. He says kids aren't getting these top surgeries and bottom surgeries except when they're, 16? That's under 18 in my book, with parental consent, as if that makes it okay. And we're talking here about mutilating confused kids.
Yeah, no 16 or 17-year-old kid should be allowed to take puberty, whatever the hell they're talking
now, save
about.
the best before last. Have a look at these absolute simpletons, these leftist agitators who think a member of Hamas, an Islamist terror group, would be more LGBT friendly than a typical Trump supporter. Just when you think that the left can't get any more stupid, they're going to surprise you.
Between these two choices, who would you say is more likely to be in support of the LGBT community? Okay, why would you say that?
Because he's a proud person and he's not for Trump.
Do you think the fact that he's part of Hamas would stop him from supporting that community?
Not at all. Probably number one.
Number one.
What an idiot.
Because Trump supporters are typically anti-LGBT.
Do you think...
I don't got nothing wrong with LGBT.
I'm not sure.
Number one. Okay, what makes you say that? Kind of. Do you think that, someone that's a member of Hamas would be supportive of the gay community? What do you think? Number one.
He was so friendly.
Wow, she's dumb. No, what they do, what Hamas does to those type of people, they hang them and mutilate them in the streets. Hamas does not stand for that freaky shit. Yeah, go try that freaky shit with Hamas. See how that works out for you.
Amazon Music, songs and podcasts. Get it today.
Hi, my name is Khadijah, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A grilled spicy deluxe sandwich is that kick of the chicken, the grilled spicy chicken.
Oh, got a cold 27 though.
350 million years ago, long before the dinosaur era, planet Earth was a very different place. Endless tropical swamps teeming with towering ferns, intense humidity, and a high oxygen level in the air created ideal conditions for flourishing life, though not the kind we know today. The Carboniferous period was a strange, otherworldly era dominated by giant insects. Ever-present swampy tropical forests absorbed carbon dioxide through photosynthesis and released immense amounts of oxygen into the atmosphere. This raised the oxygen level to a record 35%, more than 1.5 times the safe level for humans. Such high oxygen levels became...
I wonder if we would be giants if we had those high oxygen levels today.
Evil jungle world. It was the perfect time for early vertebrates that were beginning to evolve but haven't quite adapted to life on land, as well as various invertebrates that grew to astonishing sizes. It was a time of aggressive centipedes as long as a car, dragonflies soaring through the sky that resembled modern hawks, and giant spiders and scorpions the size of a bull terrier, dominating the swampy jungles. The Carboniferous was an epoch when giant insects ruled the planet, transforming it into your worst nightmare.
I'll say it. That was like a car-sized scorpion.
If you were to find yourself in the jungles of the Carboniferous period, the first sensation you'd feel would likely be lightheadedness, a sense of dizziness, and dimmed vision. This would be due to the excessive oxygen levels, so abundant that even a small spark could ignite wet wood.
What?
Looking down, you'd likely see your feet sinking slightly into the swamp, which would be typical since high humidity and swampy environments were a hallmark of the Carboniferous. But the real spectacle would be happening above you in the sky. If you lifted your gaze, you'd see something similar to birds flying overhead, their wings emitting a loud buzzing sound and a noticeable vibration in the air. These were giant prehistoric butterflies, known as Paleodictyoptera. The wingspan of a typical representative of this species averaged 16 inches, with the largest specimens reaching up to 22 inches, nearly 10 times the size of modern flying insects. Paleodictyoptera were among the largest winged creatures of the Carboniferous. Their name, meaning ancient netted wing, refers to their intricate wing patterns, which resembled a delicate mesh. In addition to two standard pairs of wings with vibrant patterns, these insects also have small projections near their heads that may have acted as stabilizers during flight. On their heads they bore proboscis used for consuming plant fluids, an early example of adaptation to this type of feeding style. Aside,
Now Taxes is getting the TurboTax app. And filing your taxes yourself, 100% free if you didn't file with us last year. Now this is Taxes. File free in the app by 2/18 when you switch to TurboTax. Do it yourself.
from their huge size, Paleodictyoptera had no way to intimidate you. They were harmless herbivores, interested only in the nutrient-rich juices of plants. The same could not be said of the ground-dwelling predator of the Carboniferous, posing a deathly threat to anything in its path. You wouldn't have trouble spotting it, since it was the largest scorpion in the planet's history, known as Pulmonoscorpius curtinensis. It reached up to 28 inches in length, For reference, the largest modern scorpion, the emperor scorpion, barely grows to 8 inches.
God damn.
Palmanoscorpius had a massive body covered with a chitinous exoskeleton, providing excellent protection from other predators. Its large, powerful pincers, equipped with sharp claws, allowed it to catch and hold prey. Meanwhile, its curved tail with a venomous stinger served as a death sentence for the prey captured under the pressure of the pincers. Palmanoscorpius was an active predator that, as a rule, hunted smaller arthropods, mollusks, amphibians, and reptiles. Found both on land and in water, its adaptation to the water environment made it thrive as a predator in ancient seas. And if you wouldn't have trouble noticing this giant scorpion the size of a bull terrier, it would also easily spot you. It had 2 pairs of eyes, 2 set centrally for spatial perception, and another lateral pair likely for detecting light. Additionally, it may have had sensory receptors on its body, further enhancing its ability to navigate and locate prey. If you didn't consider yourself an arachnophobe before encountering this nearly 30-inch venomous scorpion, you might develop a newfound fear. But for now, let's return to the Carboniferous skies, where in addition to benign prehistoric butterflies, like Paleodictyopora, we encounter winged predators. This predator would look strikingly familiar, as its descendants are around today. Dragonflies, except these were anomalously gigantic, over 10 times larger than their modern relatives. Meganora was one of the largest flying insects of all time. Looking at it, it's not that different from a regular dragonfly, albeit giant. And it kind of is, with a wingspan of 2.1 to 2.3 feet, and a body length of up to 1.3 feet. They rivaled modern peregrine falcons in size. Over 300 million years ago, these giant insects were fearsome aerial hunters. They held the title of apex predator of the Carboniferous skies until the end of the Permian period, when the first gliding reptiles emerged. And truly, their large, compound eyes, providing nearly 360-degree vision, allowed them to spot prey from above and below. Additionally, their strong legs, with spines for capturing prey, were features of very aggressive and dangerous predators. It's believed...
A newsflash, the plane's gone down.
Hi, Todd! He's on that plane! I'm sorry. There's no sorry.
That's 165 seats empty. That doesn't strike you as odd. Threat warnings were practically withheld. You have a right to know. Why is there so much secrecy around this? Your government knew. They all knew. The truth must be known.
God damn it, Roller! Ah, son of a bitch.
Downy makes clothes softer, fresher, and better. We breathe life.
Wrong goddamn rim.
By a dual hunting strategy. They could perch at the proverbial watchtower, waiting to ambush potential prey, or actively pursue it in flight. Fast and agile predators, they excelled at sharp aerial maneuvers, deftly avoiding obstacles while chasing their targets. While giant dragonflies did not have formidable weapons in the air, living on land presented challenges even for the mighty Palmanoscorpius, especially when faced with another colossal creature known as Arthropleura. A titan among terrestrial invertebrates, Arthropleura could terrify anyone with its appearance and size. It's the largest millipede ever to exist, and simultaneously the largest terrestrial invertebrate in Earth's history. The smallest members of this genus reached up to 12 inches in length, while the largest specimens reached an astonishing 8.5 feet and weighed 110 pounds. Compare this to the longest living millipede today, Archospirus reptris gigas, which only grows to 13 inches. Their bodies consisted of 30 armored segments, each up to 1.6 feet wide, with a pair of legs under each segment. Like many arthropods, Arthropleura periodically shed its exoskeleton when it outgrew the protective outer shell. A new, stronger one would grow in its place. It's believed that Arthropleura had an extremely durable protective exoskeleton which could shield its encounters with predators. However, it's worth noting that such confrontations with other animals were very rare, since the Carboniferous period wasn't known for having many predators. Even giant scorpions would likely hesitate to attack a millipede several times its size. No fossil fragments have been found of the head and mouth parts of these giants, so the diet of the larger specimens remains uncertain. However, scientists speculate that these crawling manifestations of insectophobia likely fed on decaying plant matter and seeds. Presumably, young individuals were likely strictly vegetarian, while adults might have occasionally treated themselves to decaying meat or even preyed on small animals. But the unique nature of the Carboniferous jungle does not stop here. Among the swamps, another predator lurked in anticipation of small reptiles and amphibians. It looked like an unusually large spider, although it wasn't a true spider. It was a distant relative, a sea scorpion known as Megaracne. Its incredible resemblance to spiders initially misled paleontologists when they first came across its fossilized remains, prompting them to presumably give it the name of Megaracne, which translates to
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test. Which one of these two
That's what it
antiperspirants
translates to.
stand up
Welcome to
the
the
heat?
100-degree
That's
test.
it. Take it up a notch. Looks like ordinary antiperspirants can't take the heat. Ordinary antiperspirants can't fight sweat better than...
Your arrogance, your incompetence has cost us the Crimson Guard.
I pity the fool.
We needed action, not your lethargic strategies.
Yes, proper action is needed.
I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto him. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, proving what is good, acceptable, and selfless. Think not more highly of yourself than you ought, but think soberly, recognizing the faith God has given to each of us.
Is he merciful?
Whom do you speak of?
Your God.
His mercy is endless, even in the darkest times.
Oh, wow.
For too long, we've turned a blind eye to the quaint little community next door. We've admired their simple ways, their modesty. But behind that innocence, a darker truth festers. They call themselves God-fearing. But what God do they truly serve? What secrets do they hide behind their closed doors? We cannot allow ourselves to remain deceived. We cannot let this evil grow. Together, we will expose the truth and drive out this darkness. Together, we will bring the light.
Old Spice Gentleman Super Hydration Body Wash.
I got. Is that a house? No, that's a church.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
Oops.
Hey, what you haven't drank? Hey, this game is legal.
Hell yeah.
Legendary heroes.
Is that one of my driving off the fucking cliff?
Awesome rewards.
Fuck.
I am no god of the void, slicer of worlds. Long ago, when light invaded my kingdom, my symbiote children betrayed me and imprisoned me here. At last, a codex is being created. It is the key to my freedom. It will unlock this prison. I order you to search the corners of the universe until you find this key. Find me the Codex. And when I escape and annihilate every living planet and destroy my symbiote offspring, I will reward you with your lives.
So you're saying in this universe there's these superhero people?
So tell me again about your...
You know, it's definitely ain't gonna flood on their property.
Really love stones. I'll tell you what, man. Aliens. They do not love stones.
No. Don't start.
Do not love stones. You know what they love? They love eating brains. Because that's what they do.
Senor, he made my family disappear. For 5 years.
Like 5 years. See, all that is a...
We're home! I'm so done with the multiverse shit! But I like our version of the Barman better!
Oh, my head hurts. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm also hungover at the same time.
Eddie! You want a bloody Maria? Oh yeah!
I don't want to drink. You are destroying this man's bar.
Killer! I'm having the time of my life, Eddie!
I'd rather have a glass of water.
Be a man, Eddie! We should have been a partner now! Killer! I did it.
Senor? What the hell were those things?
Symbiotes.
This year, Ollie's gonna help Mom find the bright side. That's better.
I am a ray of frickin' sunshine.
Yeah, you are. This gal really needs her sleep.
What I need is more hours in the day.
Try these. You'll thank us in the morning.
Those really work.
This year, we're doing wellness on your terms.
Nice.
You really think you can get me to like dark chocolate?
Without a doubt.
Won't it taste bitter?
Not this dark chocolate.
It's delicious. I told you it wasn't bitter.
Tonight, Master Chocolatier. Discover excellence. Expect delicious.
Freaking bar, I'm done with this shit.
This is Kelly Brulé reporting from San Francisco. Police are still trying to locate former reporter Eddie Ross questioning after the tragic death of Detective Patrick Mulligan.
Patrick Mulligan, not you, no.
And that's a series of bizarre happenings at the city's cathedral.
They think that I killed him.
How long can he evade authorities? Only time will tell.
If we are on the news here, we are on the news everywhere.
Got it, Brock.
Well, we can't go back to San Francisco, and I'm not staying down here hiding for the rest of my life in Mexico, that's for sure.
Where will we go?
I don't know, I don't know. That could work. Hey, this judge got me kicked out of Doc.
What a dick.
I still got a ton of shit on him, too.
I've always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty.
Maybe we could blackmail him.
They should make a PS5 game called Venom. They should make a Venom game for PS5. Not Spider-Man, Venom.
Get the hell out of here.
That seems pretty cool.
Oh. We keep our heads down and we keep moving.
We are fugitives. We are on the run. Yes, we are in the shit. Yes, but I will eat every bad guy that gets in our way.
I need a Tylenol.
Venom: The Last Dance. I already watched this. Real good movie.
Do you hear that?
Someone's in trouble, and I need fuel for the road.
Yeah, okay.
That way. Batman, Eddie. Are we the lethal protector or not?
Do your thing.
Easy peasy.
Easy. Hey, didn't Negan from The Walking Dead say that? Easy peasy. When he was holding his Spike's baseball bat.
Cute! I promised not to eat it.
Funny.
They're fighting dogs.
I draw the line at fighting dogs, pal.
¿Qué haces aquí, pendejo? Oye, vato, in the wrong place.
SA?
Hello.
This is our territory.
Yeah,
Well, I assume by the threatening look on your faces that I ought to be scared, right?
But you took the wrong path, hermano.
Yeah, SA.
I have a headache. On account of the fact that I was drinking a lot.
I'm gonna be honest, I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
We all have monsters inside.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up, by the way.
It's highly likely to tear your head off.
If you're watching this after live, thank you for watching.
You can feed it to me.
Alright, look, come on. I got a suggestion.
No, stop speaking.
I'm not gonna stop speaking. This is for you. I'm doing this for your benefit. Alright? You have to, okay? Just pay attention. We're gonna find all of these dogs loving forever homes because what you're doing is reprehensible. And what does your mother think of you, man?
My mother's dead, culero.
You made it awkward.
I'm sorry to hear that.
¡Calla! Parto la madre.
I'm giving you a chance. Sweetie, I'm giving you a chance. You should probably take it.
Sí. Sí. ¿Qué?
Say when.
When?
Damn bad pothole. Like, subscribe, shit, thumbs up. We'll return. See, that's that shit I'm talking about right there. Gotta find the computer so I can show you guys what I'm talking about in SimCity 2000. That right there, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see that? See that shit? Makes poor air quality, and no matter, and even in the SimCity game, no matter how many hospitals you put in that one neighborhood, if it was in an industrial park and you had residentials there, you had smoke coming out of the buildings. I mean, there was just no way to improve the residents' health. Well, I think that's it for this episode. We'll maybe have another episode at the next surprise coming up. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up, and we'll be back. I'll see you when we're back.